Sociopaths live among everyone in the world, and they usually remain hidden among the public eye, but most will have agendas that they do not want to remain hidden. Sociopaths have an ability to persuade others to do tasks that they want. Usually they aren't very good tasks. And so knowing how to identify and knowing what a sociopath can do can help you keep you from falling prey to them. I followed mass murderers, sociopaths, and psychopaths since I was very young because they interested me, and I've been able to look into it more in depth as I grew older. So today I'm going to show you, talk about three manipulative sociopaths, Jim Jones, Adolf Hitler, and then Joe Carroll. They all convinced others to carry out tasks that they assigned to them that were not humane in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to start with the infamous Jonestown leader, Jim Jones. He was responsible for the Jonestown Massacre. Jim Jones was a religious cult leader. He convinced hundreds to follow him religiously, claiming he was a prophet, and physically over thousands of miles. In the 20 years, he created his own temple, his own church. It's called the People's Temple Agricultural Project. And after the 20 years, he had roughly 1,000 followers. He claimed to be a prophet, and the growth was very alarming, and the momentum behind his followers was very significant. According to the biography.com, on a biography of Jim Jones, in 1974 he bought land in Guyana because he became paranoid that his churches in California and North Carolina were being compromised by fascist Americans because they all believed in communist Russia at the time. And so he had his thousands of followers move thousands of miles to his camp in Guyana. There they were kept more as prisoners rather than actual people and like an actual civilization. There were guards with guns that constantly watched over, and he would preach over a loudspeaker throughout the camp every morning. A congressman that wanted to free everyone came and visited on November 18th, 1978, and only about 20 people left with him. And whenever the congressman left, Jim Jones had him assassinated on the airstrip. And while he was being assassinated, according to Wikipedia page on Jonestown, he was giving the People's Temple death tape, which was basically a mass suicide note for the 1,000 people that were there. While he was assassinated, his inner circle was mixing a big old tub of Kool-Aid with Valium, chlorohydrate, and cyanide, and then he had everyone drink, 918 men, women, and children drink the Kool-Aid, which led to the mass suicide, and he was later branded as a suicide murderer. While Jim Jones convinced hundreds to take their own lives, military leader Adolf Hitler convinced thousands to take millions of lives. According to biography.com on Adolf Hitler, he was the leader of Nazi Germany from 1934 to 1945. He had a significant following to carry out his vision to rid the world of the Jewish religion and those who praised it. He convinced hundreds of thousands to torment, torture, and ultimately kill over 40 million innocent lives. And Hitler's following was similar to Jim Jones, except for it was on a larger scale. As Jones gave sermons to everyone in the camp, Hitler often gave speeches to his followers to further convince them that they were doing the right thing in killing the millions of people. Those are just some of the bodies that he had killed. Jim Jones and Hitler came right out of well-known history, but our next is actually a fictional character from a TV show. It's Joe Carroll. He's the leader of a cult. So this is Joe Carroll. Joe Carroll is a fictional cult leader, and the TV show is The Following, if you haven't seen it. And his cult following led to numerous murders. Carroll studied Edgar Allan Poe's work religiously, which led to the ultimate creation of the cult, and his followers would carry out his unspeakable plan of murdering innocent people. According to a Wikia article, fan-based website on The Following of Joe Carroll, Joe Carroll murdered 32 individuals by himself, and then his followers carried out 62 other murders, including his wife, Claire Matthews, which led to a total of 94 lives taken for his cult. And although it is a fictional, it's not real, it's a very good example of a sociopath's ability to convince others, because he had people kill themselves and kill others for his cult. He was looked upon as a deity, and he gladly welcomed it. From IMBD, one of the quotes from Joe Carroll, he was holding a priest and his son hostage, and he said, "I'm going to offer you a choice. You can pray to your God to save your son, or you can bow and pray to me. Which of us do you think has more power to save your son's life?" So that's just showing that he welcomed the praise as a deity, basically worship as a god. And that's the power that sociopaths want to carry out so they can carry out their ultimate plans. So we've looked at what danger sociopaths can do when they can convince others to follow their larger vision. And given a devout following, sociopaths will use others as pawns in their chess game, and they will carry out unspeakable deeds. So today we have seen what given power can cause and how you can potentially avoid following the wrong people down a dangerous path. There are thousands of cults in the U.S. alone, led by sociopathic leaders with secret agendas. So just stay aware of what you're signing up for so you don't end up drinking the wrong type of Kool-Aid. Thank you.